What's poppin', YouTube? It's your boy Air Chucks, and we're back with another banging video today. Hey man, I'm hyped for this one. Yeah, I'm hyped for this one. If you know me, then you know that I love a good debate. So real quick, definitely comment below what your list is. I like to have, good discord about topics like this. But today I'm about to be giving y'all my top 5 list of all-time Dragon Ball games. Now this is one of my favorite franchises of all time when it comes to gaming, so this kind of meant a lot to me. Listen, it's my list. I can't be wrong at the end of the day. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all, but still, this was definitely exciting to make. I told a few people that I've been working on this shit for a while actually, but the main thing, this is, y'all know me, I like to make sure that my shit is up to par. So I went back, played a few games, and I'm not gonna cap to y'all, I did not play every single Dragon Ball game because I don't have all the consoles for that or handheld devices, but I did the best of my ability, did my research on this shit. Please comment below your top 5, or if you have more than the top 5, if you stuck on one, still comment that below. I love to hear everyone else's opinion on this. Now, when it comes to my top 5, these are the criteria for this list. Impact. So the impact that a game had, whether it's on all anime games or whether it's on the DB universe, whether it's on just gaming as a whole. Impact is very crucial to me when making this list. Replay value. I feel like this is very slept on. How much do I want to keep playing a game? Like, how often will I play a game? Does it have that feeling of like, oh, I haven't played this game today, or it's been a minute since I played this game, let me hop back on it. That's replay value, how much I want to revisit the game. So that was definitely put into this list. Graphics. Now, of course, some of the games that were in the late 2000s, we have to give them kind of grace and shit. But at the end of the day, graphics and mechanics. So that could be literally the combo system, that could be the settings, training, all of that, like fluidity with characters, like movement and everything. So that's the mechanics. Customization, whether it's the kits, whether it's the capsules, all of that is put into customization. There's one game that definitely is king of that. Game modes. So how many modes do they give us, whether it's within, of course, story mode, if it's a lengthy story mode, how decent is it, not even decent, but how well is it like made, even just like other modes within the game that you can play. Not gonna spoil anything for y'all right now in the beginning. And then lastly, roster and stages. We all love to have character variety, so just having that character variety within the game, so that's definitely taken into consideration when coming up with this list. So these are my criterias. Let me know when you give your top 5, let me know your criterias, and but with no further ado, let me get to the list. All right, at the number 5th spot, this should not come as a surprise. It might actually, now that I think about it, but it's Sparkingzero, bro. It had groundbreaking sales and shit off release. Did the player base all stay? No, they did not. Is the top content creators making content on this shit on the regular? No, they are not. But at the end of the day, bro, this game, graphically amazing, probably the best Dragon Ball game graphically. Maybe I think FighterZ can rival it, or maybe Kakarot, but it is beautiful. There are some things that they got right within this shit when it comes to like lore accurate grabs to lore accurate supers and ults and shit. Beautiful. Now, of course, the cons are like, bro, I'm gonna do a video on it too, is the fucking connection. Connection to me is probably the biggest thing. This game is primarily online. This is a online focused game, so it is pretty competitive. Now, when we talk about customization, yes, this is why this game is in the number 5th spot. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, Xenoverse, it was between this or Xenoverse 2. This is better than Xenoverse 2 to me. Now, that doesn't mean the customization is good in this game. It is garbage. Shit. God awful, bro. The customization is non-existent in this game other than the fucking capsule they give you, and it's fucking limited. No one even uses them shits. So yes, customization, Xenoverse 2 has it by far, but that doesn't, it's not on my list. I'm sorry guys, because at the end of the day, Xenoverse 2, there's connection issues. Sparkingzero, there's connection issues. When they're both working good, peak gameplay. When they're not, shit gameplay. Overall, I would give Sparkingzero, since it's in the 5th spot, I would give it like a calm little 7.5. Like, I'm talking about as it is now with all the patches that we went through. I would give it like a calm 7.5, a weak ass 7.8, you feel me, out of 10. So it's a valid game. Do I see anything revolutionary that they put in this game? No, not really, bro. Nah, not at all. There's nothing revolutionary. It was just basically a copy and paste of Budokai Tenkaichi 3 with things missing. But at the end of the day, bro, it's still a solid game. I think you will have fun with it. I think the one thing that is carrying this game is replay value. Whether you're playing it consistently or you want to like go back and play it like whenever you're bored or from time to time, I think this game definitely offers that. So I think replay value is what really carries this game. I do hear a lot of people talk about how they love watching people play the game compared to like playing it. So even just that, something to like put as a, I guess, a pro. As I said, it was between this and Xenoverse 2, but I still got to give this the edge. I've played Xenoverse 2 and the replay value on that shit is dirt to me. Just to me though, I'm sorry, that's just my personal opinion. Another honorable mention that could have really took this spot was Burst Limit. I don't know if a lot of you niggas know that game or not, but Burst Limit was tough. It's just that the shit ended in the like Android Cell saga. So if it wasn't for that, Burst Limit would have been a strong 5th spot. But I'm gonna give it to fucking Sparkingzero. So at the number 4 spot, I really wanted to put it at number 3 or maybe a little higher, but there's just too much heat in this shit. I'm gonna have to put it at number 4, and that is Budokai 3. Brother, when I tell you this shit was in everyone's cribs, everyone and their moms had a Budokai 3 game. And I'm telling you right now, I don't know y'all environments and I don't know how y'all grew up. But how I grew up, nigga, I grew up in the hood, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all niggas. Like, now it wasn't too trenched out, like crazy trenched. But when I tell y'all, everyone and their moms had this game. Everyone and their moms fucking had this game, bro. And I think, and this is a tangent real quick, so bear with me. I think Dragon Ball, especially during that Dragon Ball Z era, I think that there's a reason why people in those environments kind of give Dragon Ball a pass. Like if you watch Dragon Ball Z, GT, they get a pass and stuff. They don't look at it like they look at other animes, because those animes didn't really make that much of an impact in the hood, to be honest with y'all niggas. Like you watch other anime, they might, at that time, they definitely would have clowned you. Dragon Ball Z, they did not look at it like that. They gave it a fucking pass. My son Goku, Vegeta, listen, y'all understand. If you know, you know. But back to this shit. The reason why I wanted to put this game a little higher, it revolutionized like just fighting games in general, but mainly anime fighting games. It was just it was the mechanics, bro. Like that's one of the reasons why I wanted to put Burst Limit at number 5. Because Burst Limit was just basically a Budokai 3 copy, but just way better graphics and just little things like a little better or whatever. It just ended too short. Budokai 3, bro, it was the graphics, the customization, the combat, the combos, bro, transformations. It was tough, bro. Like even the story mode, like being able to like roam and shit, look for Dragon Balls. Bro, I just fuck with this game overall. Even when you look at the fusions, like when you did the fusion dance, if you fucked up, you ended up as like a fat version of the fusion, which is fire, bro. Like it brings character to the game. Being able to go to different stages. I do love the world tournament style that they put in there, the survival mode, all of that, bro. Honestly, story mode was just peak. Damn, I really want to put this game higher, but I just can't, guys. If you see what's next, I just can't, bro. The fact that they made a remake of this shit, even they know that, bro, this is one of our best games of all time. Bro, I think Budokai 3 has to be a top 5 anime game. If not top 5, it has to be a top 10 anime game of all time. Honestly, top 10 is no justice. Top 6, top 7, bro. Can't make it all the way down to 10. And shit, this game is just too legendary, bro. This game is just very, very legendary. Even this game, you can definitely tell that it had some impact on Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and shit. So just off that, like just impact. I think impact was amazing. Graphics even back then to during the remake top tier customization, like I said before, elite. This game, tough. I have no complaints about this game. Overall, I would probably give this game damn near a 9 out of 10, bro. I think this game is a 9 out of 10. At bare minimum, maybe a 8.8. And if you haven't played this shit, I highly recommend you niggas download this shit, get it somewhere, and fucking play it. You'll be thanking me later. Now at number 3, we got Dragon Ball FighterZ. Listen, this is where it becomes tough. From 4 and up, I really wouldn't be mad how y'all organized y'all list personally. It was tough for me, but I had to put FighterZ in the top 3 as a Dragon Ball game because what it did for the franchise of Dragon Ball in gaming. This is the first competitive, like true competitive Dragon Ball game. It made its way to Evo, not this bullshit competitive scene you got in Sparkingzero. And no offense to anyone that takes Sparkingzero competitively, but this is an actual competitive game with actual deep combat, combos, all of that. Now listen, if you want a traditional 2D fighting game with some anime in it, this is the game for you. I'm not gonna lie to you. This game was just amazing. Personally, did I play it that much? Not necessarily. It's not really my cup of tea, to be honest with y'all, but nonetheless, amazing game. The graphics, it was pretty true to the actual Dragon Ball. Now, it's not like Sparkingzero graphics, but Sparkingzero, it doesn't really, the graphics doesn't remind me of like Dragon Ball Z, whereas like this one, you get that. So the graphics were very rich, vibrant. I love the iconic moments within this game, especially like when you do them dramatic finishes. This game is tough, man. I think what really sets this game apart from any other game within the Dragon Ball franchise, or pretty much any other game within anime, the gameplay, the combat style. It's simple for beginners, like if you want to do auto combos and all that shit, but the ceiling of just combat and pulling shit off. The best way I could describe this shit was like a Darren Williams crossover compared to a Kyrie. Like Darren Williams, it's a very simple crossover. When you look at Kyrie's, it's a lot going on over there. Like his bag is deep, you feel me? It's just like this. This game, if you want to get your combos like that, you can get your bag deep. And the fact that it's a 3v3 tag team type of system, I fuck with it, bro. Now, will I say that it has any type of impact? Yes, it has impact on like a competitive side. But when it comes to like, did it revolutionize anything? Will like other games copy this? Maybe. You could probably say Marvel Tokon might be taking some pages out of like this FighterZ game, but I don't know, that might be just stretching. If I had to give this game a rating, I think people that love Sparkingzero, where you have unlimited amount of super counters and neutral is damn near non-existent in that game, you might not like this game, or you might give this game a very low rating or a mid type of rating or a good whatever. People that do love traditional fighting games and know how it's supposed to how it's supposed to work, and they like actual rollback netcode and all that extra shit, for me, I would have to give this game no less than a 9. Bare minimum a 9. At max, probably a 9.3. It's groundbreaking just for the fact that you got an anime game that's made its way to Evo. So yeah, nah, this game is tough. At number 2, it gotta be Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I really could have put this shit at number 1, but number 1 just holds a dear place in my heart, man. It's number 1 is in my top 10 games of all time, and I mean all types of fucking games. So Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, yes, I'm being biased, it gotta be number 2. But this fucking game, bro, if you ever wanted to explore the Dragon Ball Z verse and just go through what Goku went through, this game is that. The graphics, elite, exquisite. The combat system is not as like complex as like a FighterZ. It's not too crazy, but we don't care about that shit. Now, impact.
Let me tell you something.
This game has the potential to have some impact. I'm not gonna speak too much, but Bandai, y'all need to listen to me, alright? Just listen to me, alright? Please. But when it just comes to customization, and not really just customization, just gameplay. This gameplay is just elite, bro. Feels like I'm growing up with this game all over again. I'm reliving my childhood through this fucking game. I just can't. There's so much positives about this game. You can really tell that the developers took their fucking time. The cutscenes are probably my favorite out of all Dragon Ball games that I've like played. Nothing can compete with this. The only thing that I could think of off the top of my head that might be able to compete with this is maybe like Naruto Storm. Like being able to roam around the world, getting to see like different opponents, like power levels, and it's like, oh shit, now it makes sense why these niggas was struggling. Like you're looking at your power level and then you look at another opponent's power level and it fucking takes up damn near the whole area. That shit is tough, bro. My favorite part, which I had to add to this video because he is my favorite Vegeta, is the Majin Vegeta cutscenes. That shit was tough. I love, bro, this game, man. There's not much I could say too negative about this game. I'ma just get to the fucking rated. This game, 10. Bare minimum. Bare minimum 9.5. It's a gem. I think this game has huge replay value, especially if you want to like, you know, like how we all like go back and rewatch anime. Nigga, you can just play this shit. Like the things that niggas critiqued about Sparkingzero and other like anime games of like all this slideshow shit, you don't get that with this. You actually get a true story. If you want a game that like helps you understand the story, or like maybe you haven't watched Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball, which is kind of crazy, bro, but hey, let's say you haven't watched it, this game would definitely help you in that aspect. Because let's say some people don't like sitting around just watching mad episodes. You want to be interactive with it. This game got that shit for you. You can watch and then still play. So I just fuck with this shit, man. This game is, like I said, it's a 10. All right, now we get to the number one, the holy grail of all Dragon Ball games, the Messiah, the GOAT, the fucking GOAT of all anime games in general, Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Now, I told y'all the environment that I stayed in and grew up in, right? How I got this game, you know, it was a calm little $40. My parents was not spending that. I ain't gonna say they didn't have it, but listen, there was priorities, and that was not a priority on their list. So how I got this game, and I still got the game till today, but I traded some kid in my school in elementary, I traded him 9 lead pencils. It was worth every single pencil that I gave him. Now, I didn't have 9 lead pencils. I fucking... Y'all know how school is, bro. You see lead pencils just laying around, you might take them too from desk to desk. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get this game, bro. And this game was so hyped up too, bro. So yeah, I had to get this game, bro, and it changed my life, man. It's in my top 5 games of all time. This is the game that made everyone and their moms want to buy Sparkingzero. Now, for the niggas that never played this game and caught Sparkingzero, them niggas were just going off of the hype that we were given for Sparkingzero, because I'm gonna just say in the fucking States, bro, it was beloved by so many people, and they wanted to do like not a remake but a continuation of this shit, to the point that there was a fucking petition. If you know, you know. There was a petition for this game, bro, to make a Budokai 4. There was a fucking petition. So that's how much niggas really fucked with this shit. And it wasn't like 50 people signed this shit. Oh no, it was a lot of heads. It's a lot of heads that signed that shit. So there's mods of this game. There's people that still play this game till today. Shout out Grandmaster Hawk. So listen, I took this game to college with me. I went to college with my PS2 and stuff. I still have my P4 and all that, but I took my PS2 to college and I was running, let me not call sets, because that's you comp niggas, bro. But I was running some matches with people in my dorms or like some of my like teammates and shit in college. So when you want to talk about combos, the combos isn't too crazy. It's still more in depth compared to Sparkingzero. You could do way more movement, feels more freer on this game. Elements that they added into this game, like customizations, every character comes with an alternative. So even if they never wore this, or even if that wasn't the skin that they had, at least it's different. It's something different compared to what we got in bum ass Sparkingzero. And let me not say it's bum ass Sparkingzero, it's in my 5th spot, right? The Patara earrings, the customization, bro, there was a lot of shit that you can put on characters where it was different aura, where it was different, like, you know, like skills that they get, whether it's like super armor, faster ki, more health, all of that. Then if you just want to talk about the game modes, you got survival mode, that was tough, mission 100. And then if you want to talk about the story mode, you got what if stories that I just loved. The what if stories were just, they were what we wanted. Like, you ever like had them like class debates with your friends or like classmates and shit? Oh, this character versus this character, or blah blah blah, shit like that. Bro, it was tough to actually like get that shit in the game. And then the characters that you never saw in other Dragon Ball Z games, like King Vegeta or Bardock's like subordinates, not subordinates, but like mates, Nova Shenron, Super 17, all these type of characters, bro. So yo, Sparkingzero, y'all did us wrong, man. Y'all did us wrong. When they said that they're giving you every single character, they gave us every single character. Graphics, it was good for its time. To me, this is the greatest arena fighter game of all time. If you feel otherwise, go cry about it, nigga. This is the greatest arena fighter game of all time. The fact that this game came out 2007 and Sparkingzero came out 2024 and is missing so much shit, you can tell that the niggas that made this game really gave a fuck, not only about like gaming, but just Dragon Ball, like making sure that this shit was lore accurate, from just the fighting mechanics to the impact when a punch is landed, the destruction of the maps, character interactions, key sickness. I'm so mad sometimes when I look at this game and look at Sparkingzero, but it is what it is at the end of the day. There is one game that maybe Bandai hasn't put out yet that could end up surpassing this game, but I highly doubt it. This game it's perfect. This is a 10, bare minimum a 10. There's no other game anime wise that you compare to this game, arena fighter game. No, stop it. But I appreciate y'all for sticking with me throughout this whole video and listening to my top 5. Please, like I said before, comment below and tell me what your top 5. If you have a top 10, you could even take it further and give me your top 10 list. But let me know what y'all think. Right in the comment section. Is it a W ranking? Let me know. Do you think I'm bugging? Let me know. You know, I don't really trip about it. I'm always open to hear what everyone has to say. I like Discord, bro, about shit like this. So I'm very eager to see what y'all got. I appreciate y'all niggas, bro. I got another video coming up probably next week. I think what I'm gonna start doing is just doing videos once a week. If I'm feeling good and work isn't being too stressful, then I might do 2 times a week. But we'll see how that goes, all right? But like the video, comment, and as always, subscribe. It's been your boy Eric Chucks. I'm signing off. Peace.